Activity started.
So hello, it's Wednesday, and today I'm taking a little bit of a break from running back from yoga. Today I'm going to be walking back from yoga. The sun has come out. It's been one of those, one day of sun, one day of clouds and rain. So today is the sunny day. Luckily, I have my good camera, so I should be able to take one or two nice pictures. For those of you following on the map, I am walking north on Shakespeare, heading towards the park. Hello. Let me just put my pouch inside my Welsh knitted sweater. Yesterday was fun. I ran to the country grocer across Mount Down in the pouring rain. It was incredibly wet. My favorite trail had turned into a creek. All right. So today's episode will be edited down from the full length. I will be posting the full length episode on audio edits, of which I will edit down and add some music. It's been an interesting week so far. It's only Wednesday and I feel like it's Friday already. I made a small announcement yesterday or this morning about video clips on the Friends of the Seeker photography and video page. Hopefully some of you guys will send me some video clips. Nothing fancy, just the raw video would be fine. The better ones I will be archiving, and the shout-outs I will be hello. The shout-out ones will probably get lost in the ether. Interesting season there. This is when Christmas is looming. She's doing really well on that thing. Good girl, well done. Excellent. The park breaks up the flow of traffic. People only come into this area if they live here. It's not a commute route. That's why I get confused, because I'm trying to make a direct line.
Time 10 minutes, distance 0.85 kilometers, average pace 11 minutes 45 seconds per kilometer. You're ahead of your target pace by 9 seconds per kilometer.
It looks like I've got it set for 12. Oh, I get the recycle truck here as well. Today is Wednesday, so I'm not surprised. The recycle truck. I believe they start their service on Tuesday, and they do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, depending on the neighborhood. I can actually feel the warmth from the sun, which is great. I forgot to check what that cross street was. But I can see that I'm almost at the Hillside Shopping Centre, which is one side of it is Doncaster Drive, so that's the road that I will be taking now, all the way back to the golf course, Glacier Place, the Chip Trail, Derby.
Time 11 minutes 38 seconds, distance 1.01 kilometers, average pace 11 minutes 33 seconds per kilometer. You're ahead of your target pace by 26 seconds per kilometer.
Okay. So you heard it from her. Might get a little noisy with traffic pretty soon. I'm going to have to cross Hillside Avenue. But that's okay. I can edit that out later on when I trim this more than an hour episode down to the 36-minute, maybe just a half an hour show. Because I suspect that one of the reasons that my listenership has changed slightly is because I used to do the 48-minute show, and people tend to run just under an hour, so that would have been a convenient companion for them to listen to on their runs. The 36-minute show tends to lend itself more to listening at home from your laptop or from your computer. And the over an hour show is definitely for the longer run. Hello.
distance 1.71 kilometers, average pace 11 minutes 40 seconds per kilometer. You're ahead of your target pace by 17 seconds per kilometer.
Right, 17 seconds ahead on 2, so I have time to take some pictures. If I saw something that was picture-worthy, I would stop and take a picture of it. So this will be the gist of today's episode, my unedited version, and then my cut down mashup that I will put together later on this morning. Probably be more like early afternoon, because I don't think I'll be home until beer o'clock, which is noon for me. I try not to drink before noon, and I try to stop drinking before sunset. I like to go to sleep sober. Means I sleep more soundly. I don't have to wake up to get rid of those last few drinks of beer that I went to bed with in my bladder. I went back and listened to the episode that Alan had linked us to. It's well worth a listen. The woman, I'm not sure what she is, but she's quite interesting. I think she must be a registered nurse or something like that in her working life. She had a very sound knowledge of the body. And after her interview with a young man who had run himself out of depression, was quite fascinating. All right, North Derry. I have to wait. Any second now. Here we go. Yeah, I'm sweating, I tell you. I'm going to have to pull up my sleeves on my sweater.
Time 23 minutes 48 seconds. Distance 2 kilometers. Average pace 11 minutes 54 seconds per kilometer. You're ahead of your target pace by 6 seconds per kilometer.
This is where Doncaster Drive starts to get steep. Won't affect my pace too much because I'm already walking. Last week I had to run this section, and then as it got a little bit steeper I walked. Excuse me. Norma had some bad news this morning. Her Aunt Norma in England, her namesake, died yesterday. Shame we didn't get to see her when we were in Wales, because she was quite close by. Mavis's younger sister.
Time 25 minutes. Distance 2.12 kilometers. Average pace 11 minutes 47 seconds per kilometer. You're ahead of your target pace by 12 seconds per kilometer.
It's been a year of bereavements. My mother, Mavis, now Aunt Norma. Sad, but expected.
Julie catch a rabbit by his head. Come back, step like to walk on it. Back where you belong, and don't you come up no more. Don't hang your head and let the two-time roll. Grass shack nailed to a pine wood floor. Back let it gonna let it go. And I say roll, Jimmy roll. Gonna get there, I don't know. Seems to come on way.
A couple of dudes up here. Probably say hi to them. As usual, I say hi to everybody. Oh, they're doing a broom bash. Hi there.
Hi.
Doing a broom bash?
Yeah,
Well,
blackberries.
Blackberries,
Okay.
berry stuff. We work here. Saanich volunteers. We work in this park doing stuff both here and down at the other end there.
Yeah.
Um,
Get rid of
every
the
Wednesday.
invasive
Yeah.
species.
That's right.
Yeah.
And planting some of these new.
yeah.
Okay, that's good. It looks a lot better now.
Yeah.
And we'll be getting some more plants from Saanich and having a planting party in 2 weeks.
Very good. I'll see you later. Good job. Yep. The volunteers. Every Wednesday they do something in the park. Bit like Norman and his air potato squad. They were out clearing the hammock of the air potato. Excuse me. That was my porridge. Haven't said that in a while.
a dollar if you dare. Double twist when you get the air.
Time 1 hour 10 minutes 47 seconds. Distance 6.01 kilometers. Average pace 11 minutes 47 seconds per kilometer. You're ahead of your target pace by 12 seconds per kilometer.
So the hill fog has descended once again off Mount Douglas. This neighborhood is close enough to Mount Douglas to get some of the hill fog effects. I'll see if I can take a picture of the mountain. No, there's not much of a view today. I would have had to stop in the middle of the road to take that picture, and I really didn't think the cars would appreciate that. So the final bit of my walk is going to be Torquay Drive, which I'm now on, having just crossed Shelbourne. I'm going to get one more reminder of distance. Hello. Probably one more reminder of time. Every 5 minutes. Could be 1 hour 15 or 1 hour 20. I think I just got the 1 hour 15. For the 6 kilometers. And here are the Chinese people coming back from their morning session. They're all senior Chinese people. Hello. Yeah, they have quite a strong community here. They've been in Gordon Head for quite a few years. Hi. They've all raised families here. They obviously finished around 11:30, which is roughly what the time is now. As I walk across the Gordon Head Rec Centre parking lot, past the electric car recharge station, there's a Nissan Leaf charging up. They have a free system here where while you're at the rec center you can charge up your vehicle on their dollar, which is great. It's like having free gas. And the Nissan Leaf is 100% electric.
Time 1 hour 15 minutes. Distance 6.37 kilometers. Average pace 11 minutes 46 seconds per kilometer. You're ahead of your target pace by 13 seconds per kilometer.
Yep, the 100% electric, the Leaf. So my wife's car, the Chevy Volt, has a gas engine in it, which is used to extend the range. If you were doing a long road trip, you would be able to switch to gasoline if your batteries were running low. But I believe the gasoline just charges up the battery. So the primary drive is always going to be battery to the wheels, and the gas engine is to boost the performance and to boost the charging of the battery. Milna's very impressed with the car. She's told me that it's probably the car with the best acceleration that she's ever driven, which is something. I know that Tesla claimed to be one of the fastest cars on the road. That's 100% electric, I believe. I don't think they have the range extender facility. I think that range extending business is a bit like the system that the Prius developed back in the early 2000s when the Prius came out. But the Chevrolet people have learned a lot from the Prius. And I believe they have analyzed the wind tunnel effects a lot more than they have done in the past. They really have made every effort to improve the aerodynamics of their car. Makes it look very sporty as well, which is not a bad selling point. But I think one of the issues that the electric car has is the people who think that an electric car will be slower than a gas-driven car, so they're very keen to insist that that is not the case. Ah, there is a good picture of Mount Doug with the mountain fog on it. Got it. Standing at the gates of Lambrick Park, where I have taken that picture many times before. So I have used my camera, I've used my phone, I have used my app, I have used my sweater, I have tried to use my brain a little bit to think of things to say, even though the episode is when not to speak episode. I have managed to speak a fair amount. As I take it home, the last 400 meters basically ahead of me. Real time is 11:30, so I won't have my beer just yet. I will upload the show first, and then I will plan my edit after lunch. I made myself some nice sweet and sour pork ribs that I bought yesterday. I bought the ribs at an incredible discount price. I think the butcher was told to knock 20% off. Was it 20%?
Time 1 hour 20 minutes. Distance 6.76 kilometers. Average pace 11 minutes 49 seconds per kilometer. You're ahead of your target pace by 9 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah, I think it was $2 off stickers, and I was looking for the best deal, and there was a packet of pork ribs for $6 with $2 off, so that cost me just over $4, and I have already eaten one meal, and I have a bigger serving today to eat, so that's pretty good. I try not to skimp on my meals. They are very important to my training. The fact that I'm eating good, healthy food. Hello. It is important to put good fuel into the engine. Burns cleaner. You see, now the sun has lifted the clouds off the mountain. I think I must have caught the last minute of the lifting of the clouds. So the rest of my week is planned. I think I'm going to be running tomorrow with Derek. Hopefully I'll cycle out there, run with him, and then cycle home. Depending on what we get up to, I might actually record one of his shows for him. Derek has a small following of people who like hearing him and I shooting the breeze. He's always very keen to talk. He loves it. He doesn't shy away from the microphone. So I guesstimated about an hour and 25 minutes, which is almost exactly what I'm going to get.
Time 1 hour 22 minutes 47 seconds. Distance 7 kilometers. Average pace 11 minutes 49 seconds per kilometer. You're ahead of your target pace by 10 seconds per kilometer.
So that's a minute and 10 seconds ahead of my 12-minute pace on 7 kilometers. How about that for mental arithmetic? Use it or lose it. I guess that's what it is all about. Use your brain or lose your brain. One of my neighbors with a diesel car. Maneuvering into his parking space. So the first lot of leaves have been collected. I now have a couple of weeks to get the rest of them out to the front. I might do a little bit of raking today. We'll see. As I approach the house, you'll probably hear a ping when my phone detects my Wi-Fi router. Oh. No outstanding emails to answer. So I'm home in an hour and 25 minutes. As I stop the apps.
Time 1 hour 25 minutes. Distance 7.16. Activity paused. Activity completed. Workout summary. Total time 1 hour 25 minutes 5 seconds. Total distance 7.17 kilometers. Average pace 11 minutes 52 seconds per kilometer.
All right, so that is the end of the Wednesday show. Bye-bye, everybody.